Thank you for watching Jesse Farms. Thank you for those who have subscribed, guys. I'm very happy. A lot of you guys have subscribed to this channel. And today I want to talk about marketing and selling our products. A lot of people start farms, and the last thing is what they think about. They don't think about it selling their products. This is a business, it's not a hobby. This is not something we do for fun. We do these farms so that we can get money out of them, so that we can be able to sell our products. But it's so unfortunate that most farmers, especially in Africa, don't think about that first thing they think about starting a farm. And I think it's very, very, very risky. You start a farm, you start your project somewhere, you don't know who are going to be your potential buyers, you don't know who you're going to sell your products to. It is very, very terrible. I personally employ a trick for selling my products, and it's very easy. I have what I call my loyal clients. You find it that there's a time for scarcity, and then there are some clients who will stay, who will just come in, new clients. When scarcity, there are no eggs around, and people will start flooding on your farm. I want eggs. I can give you, I don't know, money for 3 months. I just be picking eggs from you. I do this, and then you leave your loyal clients. That is very terrible. Because once it's a time for abundance, when the eggs are mobbed, they are flooding the market, you'll suffer with your product, trust me. So it happened to me once. Eggs were very few. I had my loyal client who used to buy from me when eggs were scarce, when I was just starting with small eggs. And that client stood my small eggs. They used to come and take them. Eggs were more, but those clients, that client stood by me and took my eggs still. And I made a mistake. When my eggs became big and eggs got scarce, I started to run off to the big, these other new clients who came in once in a while. They're giving me much money. They're taking a lot of eggs. They even pay me in advance. They can give you money like for 3 weeks. You get the money, you buy your feeds, and then you just collect eggs and give them. And then time came when eggs are mobbed. Again, these guys overchopped the price. Let me tell you this. The guys overchopped the price. The guys were giving me half the amount they used to give me earlier. And then I tried to go back to my old loyal client. The guy was like, I couldn't manage you anymore. And I had to feed it with a lot of eggs. And it became hectic for me. You have to buy feeds. You're having a lot of eggs there on you. And if you don't keep them well, they can start going bad. I had a rats problem at the farm then. And rats were busy spoiling the eggs so very much. So guys, this is the trick I'm giving you. Know it's a business. Know how to handle clients. Know it is a business. Besides knowing all the tricks of getting the product, know how to sell off your product. It's very important. I saw a video of some guy teaching that it's even more important to first learn how to sell eggs before you start producing eggs. You can, when you start bringing in chicken, start knowing the how much they sell on retail, how much they sell at wholesale, how much they get them from the farm. You can start off with that business. If you have some little capital, you're waiting for your birds to start producing, start selling your own eggs. Because guys, it can become very problematic. Fine, eggs won't go bad as easily, but if you have to feed this chicken, you know they eat on a daily, you have to give them quality feed so that they don't lower their production. They need vaccination. You have to pay your employees. It's a very different story, guys. So make sure you know it's a business and how to handle your clients. Once you have your loyal clients, even if eggs are scarce, make sure you keep eggs for them. If prices are high, you can increase your price. Of course, everyone wants to increase their prices, but don't overdo it to them. At least give them a breather somehow, so that they stay loyal to you, you stay loyal to them. And once it's time, when the eggs are abundant, whatever you produce, when it's abundant, you can still manage to have your clients take on your farm. Nowadays, I don't suffer a lot with too much eggs. Even if eggs are abundant on the market, I now have my loyal clients who will tell me, hey, they'll give me a call and be like, hey, drop for me 100 trays. They won't buy from anyone else. And they won't overchop the prices, because most of the middlemen, the guys who come and buy from the farm and take to wholesalers or take to retailers in shops, those guys are after money, trust me. They'll come, the moment the eggs are mobbed, they'll take at the very lowest price, but they won't even reduce the prices for the retailers. Unless you have your loyal clients who will be like, anyway, eggs are mobbed. Even other farms are calling us, giving us a very low price, but still, since we've been together during scarcity, I won't overchop you. You give me at this, I'll just add on the other ones later who give me at a lower price. Because they also want money. It's understandable, but at least someone can come and take half of your eggs, and then they mix with the other ones who give them at a lower price, than someone leaving all your eggs or taking them at half price. It is very painful after putting in all your money, putting in all your time, putting in all your effort to make them reach there. So guys, let's look at it as a business first. It's very important to look at it as a business and to manage to sell our products. It's very, very bad for you to start something. You don't know even where you're going to sell the eggs. You're not strategically located. You're very, very far away, whereby you produce 3 trays. I'm not saying it's bad to sell small, but then it's very hard for someone to come and pick them, and then by the time they reach the market, you get at least be producing something when you know, okay, if I produce this number of eggs, I'll be able to take them to this trading center and sell them at this price before setting up. Even if you're doing broilers, know who are going to be your potential buyers. Is there a trading center nearby? Do they roast chicken in the trading center? Are you targeting hotels? What are you targeting exactly? Who is going to take your final product? It is very key. Before you get excited with doing a very big something, whatever it is, know who is going to take your product. First, get to learn the business sense of it. It is important, as it is important to start and know what to do, how to do, and how to go about your business, but also get to know the financial bit. Where are you going to get your feeds from? Are there feeds around? At what cost are you going to get the feeds? At what cost are you going to get everything to your farm? Transportation needs. Guys, let's look at it as a business. People who don't look at it as a business will just see big farms and people taking trays and trays of eggs, cars and trucks loading in and coming out, are people who just start because they have the money and later on fail. So guys, let's be smart about it. Don't forget to leave that to subscribe, like, comment. You can share it to a friend who also wants to start a farm. But don't forget to subscribe, because I'm going to be sharing you guys all my personal experiences. I promise that I'm going to be sharing with you guys all my personal experiences. So let's not forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.